The World Cup. It's the dream for every single professional footballer, right? But as we get closer and closer to the biggest tournament on earth, for some of the biggest names in the game, that dream is turning into an absolute nightmare.
I mean, it is more than just a game. It's the absolute pinnacle. Just imagine standing there shoulder to shoulder with your teammates, the entire world watching, as your national anthem plays. That is a feeling that nothing else in football can even come close to matching.
But for a select group of superstars, that dream is fading, and it's fading fast. We're talking about poor form, lack of playing time. It could all mean they're watching from home. Today, we're counting down 8 huge names who might have just lost their spot on the plane. Let's get into it.
First up, and wow, this one is a real shocker, Phil Foden. He's usually one of the very first names on the England team sheet, but right now, his place is in serious jeopardy.
The evidence against him is just piling up. He's goalless in 16 straight games and has started just one of the last 5 in the league. Pep Guardiola clearly doesn't trust him in the big moments, taking him off at halftime against United and leaving him on the bench against Liverpool. And you've got to remember, England's number 10 spot is absolutely stacked with talent like Jude Bellingham and Cole Palmer, so Foden's place is in serious trouble.
Sticking with England's creative midfielders, let's talk about Eberechi Eze. You know, his big move to Arsenal was supposed to solidify his spot in the national team, but it's had the exact opposite effect.
It's really been a season to forget for him. He hasn't started a single Premier League match all year. With that kind of lack of playing time and in such a competitive position, it is looking very likely he'll be dropped from the England squad.
And this isn't just an issue for England's manager. Nope. All over the world, coaches are facing these really tough decisions about big-name players who just aren't performing.
So let's take a little trip around the globe, shall we? We're going to start in South America to see which other superstars are on the bubble.
All right, let's switch gears and head over to Brazil. Number 3 is Real Madrid's Rodrygo. And to put it bluntly, he is having a horrible season. Now, this is a record no player ever wants. The longest scoreless run for an attacker in the history of Real Madrid. Add a recent injury to that, and then consider that Brazil is overflowing with in-form attackers. It's really hard to see how he makes the squad on merit. Next, we're in France to talk about Randal Kolo Muani. After a breakout World Cup in 2022, he's had a really tough season and his form has just completely fallen off a cliff.
France's attacking talent is just insane. I mean, with Mbappe, Dembélé, and Thuram all in top form, there is simply no room for an out-of-form striker in that squad. It's as simple as that.
Okay, number 5 is a big name, Spain's captain, Alvaro Morata. But even the captain's armband might not be enough to save him this time around.
The numbers here, they just tell the whole story. Morata, at 33, has 0 goals in his last 16 games. 0. Meanwhile, his competition, we're talking younger strikers like Ferran Torres and Mikel Oyarzabal, have all hit double figures. With form that poor, his time is likely up. Now let's head back to England for one more player whose place is under threat, this time in the center forward position.
Number 6 is Ollie Watkins. He was Harry Kane's main backup at the last tournament, but his form for Aston Villa has put him right on the chopping block.
The stats are pretty clear. 8 goals this season just isn't gonna cut it. His main competition for that backup striker spot, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, has been in better goal-scoring form. With only 1 spot likely available, it really seems Watkins has just lost his place.
Let's move to another Premier League striker, number 7, Joshua Zirkzee. His big move to Manchester United was supposed to be a dream come true, but it's quickly turned into a World Cup nightmare.
You know, it's not just the 2 goals that are the problem here, it's the lack of playing time. 4 starts all season and only 2 full 90-minute games. When the Netherlands has options like Gakpo and Memphis Depay, you just can't get selected if you aren't playing for your club.
And that brings us to our final player, number 8, Argentina's talented winger Alejandro Garnacho. After his summer move to Chelsea, things have gone from bad to worse.
The new coach at Chelsea just does not seem to fancy him. This stat says it all. An unused sub in 3 of the last 6 Premier League games. Unless something changes, and fast, the 2024 Copa America winner is going to be watching the World Cup from his couch.
So there you have it, 8 superstars on the brink. Whether it's a brutal loss of form like Foden and Rodrygo, a simple lack of minutes like Eze and Zirkzee, or just being flat-out outperformed like Watkins, their World Cup dreams are hanging by a thread. A tough list to be on for sure.
But now, we want to hear from you. Who's the biggest name we missed? Which superstar is in serious danger of being left at home for the World Cup?
Let us know in the comments below. We want to see a huge debate down there. And if you enjoyed this explainer, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.